All right. So our goal is to find the percent of a number and hopefully mentally. So the first thing we're going to talk about is the percent of a number. Because at this point, especially at this level, it's one of those skills, as much as possible, if you're working with percents, you don't have to take out your phone or a calculator or anything if you're just a little fluent with numbers. So let's talk about the percent of a number. Okay. So if, for example, I want 20% of, let's say, 40, okay, and I want to figure that out. Let's try this. Let's convert 20% to a decimal.
0.7. And then times it by 20.
Yes. And then we use the word of to mean multiplication. 40. Raise your hand if you already knew that. Raise your hand if you already knew that. Okay, I'm just curious here. Okay, great. Then our work is less because so many of you raise your hand. So whenever you're finding the percent of a number, convert the percent to decimal fraction, whatever's convenient. Of means multiply, and then multiply.
Oh, it's 8.
Yeah. If you do the multiplication,
Equals 8, right? Or is it 80? Oh no, it can't be 80.
it can't be 80. What's our answer? 8.
I'm too smart for this, dude.
Okay, so now, basically that's half the struggle. Now, what we're going to do is either you convert to decimal or to fraction, whichever you want. So I want us to write down some common conversions for popular percents. So we're going to write these down, okay? So you guys ready? So we're going to call this percent fraction equivalences. And maybe you know some of these.
What's the formula? Right?
No, it's just common conversions from percents to fractions. So let me give you one, and I'll write it down. I'm kind of liking this orange. Okay, so a popular one that we work with is 25%. 25% is, as a fraction, 1/4, 1/4. Or divide by 4. Okay? 20%, 1/5. Okay? Not that it comes up too much, but every so often, if you have 12.5%, is 1/8. How about 16 2/3? That's 1/6. Okay, those aren't as used as much.
About 50%.
Let's talk about 50%. Is a half.
75%.
Well, I'll talk about 40% first.
Why 40%?
Because it kind of goes along with my table here. 2/5. Okay. Now, 30%, 3/10. You know, you can convert it to just a regular one. 3/10, a regular old. Let's see. 33 and 1/3 is 1/3. This is a popular one, by the way. So let's just kind of get a highlighter here. And let's highlight the more popular ones. Which ones are popular that we see in the real world? Definitely 25, 20, 50, 33 and 1/3. Those are more popular ones. 75%. Definitely. If you get 75% off of something, you get 3/4 off of that item. So if there's a discount of 75%.
Oh, 35%. Sorry. Or I want to say 25%.
Okay. What else do we have? 60?
No, 30%.
Well, we'll get there. 60%, 3/5. 10%, I'm gonna do two things with it, but yeah, we'll get to it in a little bit. That one's kind of super special.
Why?
Hmm?
Why is it special?
Oh, you'll see.
It's just one thing.
Okay. 70%. That's what? 7/10. Which other one? 66 and 2/3%. That is 2/3 off. That one's another popular one. So if something's reduced by 2/3, it's reduced by 66 and 2/3. Okay. Let's just do a few more. 80%. What can we do for 80%? We'll do 4/5. Okay. Let's do 90%. 9/10. What else could we have? 10%. That's 1/10. Or move the decimal one place to the left.
0.10.
Okay. So, yes.
So would it be 0.10?
Yes. Okay. So let's kind of use these a little bit. Let's say we have, I don't know. Let's try to find a few of these mentally. 25%, and don't just yell out an answer. I want you to think for a minute, of 32. 25% of 32. Don't yell out an answer. It's 1/4. So the mental part, the brain part would be saying, okay, that's 1/4 of 32.
Oh.
You're thinking 1/4. So Gabriel, tell me, what's the thought process?
So just do 32 divided by 4.
Yeah, that's what I did. And it's 8.
32 divided by 4. Okay. All right. So let's say we want 10% of, let's see, 24.6. 10% of 24.6. Think about that. You can either multiply by 1/10 or move the decimal one place to the left. What's that going to give us? 2.46. You give me any number, finding 10% of it is super easy. So here's a situation. The bill at a restaurant was, let's say it's a meal for 4 people. It was $55.36.
Ooh, did they add a tip?
And you wish to leave a
50%.
20%. We're going to go all out. 20% tip. What is the tip amount? Okay, so we're going to think this through. Okay, so you want to leave a 20% tip, right, on a bill that's $55.36.
I found something left.
So let's kind of think it through. Jasmine.
Okay, so basically, since you're just finding out the tip amount right now,
Mm-hmm.
you have to do 0.20 times 55.36.
Mm-hmm.
But if you do the total amount, you'd have to add the tip.
Oh, okay. We're not even there yet.
Oh.
All I want to do is just figure out how much we're going to pay in tip.
All you have to do is 0.20 times 55.36.
Okay. What if I don't want to do 0.20? Is there another way?
You can do the.
Gabriel?
So my thought process is you just do it by 10%, then you double it.
That's a quicker way because finding 10% of anything was easy, right?
Yeah.
What's 10% of 55.36?
5.5.
Well, it's 5.536. But in money, how many dollars and cents would that be? $5 and $5.54. So 10% is $5.54. But then you double it, that's 20%, isn't it? So let's try that. Okay? So we're going to figure out, here's how we figure out the answer. And this, you could do it in your head if you think about it. Okay, you guys ready? We're going to figure out 10% of $55.36. and 36 cents, which we said was $5 and 50 what? 54 cents because we had to round it. Okay, any questions on that? Now 20% would be 2 times $5.54. How much would that be? $11.08.
Wait, but I actually did like the actual multiplication, and it comes out to 11.70 to 11 point something. Oh yeah, it goes to 11.70 something, but like it rounds somewhat to 11.8.
Yeah, there's a rounding error there, right? But I mean that's good enough. It's about 20%, and so that's what you would leave. Okay. So how about this one? Number 4. Let's say you're buying some pants, some jeans or something. And the jeans are normally there $30. The jeans are $30, but today they are 90% off. How much money do you take off? So $30 jeans are 90% off.
Wait. Yeah.
How can we figure that out? How can we figure that out? They're $30, but they're 90% off today. They're 30% off. Come on, guys. I just have 2 people usually dying to answer. Jasmine, I'll give you a shot first.
Okay. 0.90 times 30, and then the multiply with minus from 30.
Okay.
Or you can do it. I mean, you have zero. What's your way?
Find 10% of 30 and then multiply that by 9.
Okay, 10% of 30. Okay. So we could do it that way. So 10% of 30 is how much? $3. Okay. So that's actually what you would pay, right?
Yeah, that's what you would pay.
Uh-huh.
And then you multiply that by $27 is how much money you would take out.
Yeah. Another way is you want 90% of 30. Isn't this 9/10 times 30 over 1?
Why did you pay $3?
Yeah.
You see, my way could work.
Oh, they could all work. But we're just trying to figure out different ways to figure it out mentally.
Exactly. You can do that mentally.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's 270 over 10, which is 27.
Oops, 27.
That's more confusing.
Well, this is your brain process, is what I'm saying. So the question was, how much do you take off? You take off $27, so you wind up paying $3. Okay? So the question was, how much do you get to take off? $27. if it's 90% off. Okay. So let's look at the assignment.